Today is a day of surprise for the United States of America. Mark, Ripa, Kalos, and the Consuelos combination has long been admired by us. The pair who had been so candid with their love, humor, and family life just released a heartbreaking update. Unfortunately, this has left their supporters saddened and them uneasy. However, they are displaying a force that is rarely visible from within this shadow. Our understanding of love, resiliency, and family could be permanently changed by what they have chosen to share with the world. I have some amazing news that will affect you in ways you can't even fathom, so keep reading. Kelly, Ripa, and Mark Consuelos have always seemed like the perfect match. While working on All My Children in the mid-1990s, they initially came into contact. Their elopement in Las Vegas, which shocked their friends, but marked the beginning of one of Hollywood's longest-lasting marriages, was the result of their instant attraction. Over time, they have evolved into symbols of devotion. Throughout Kelly's long career on morning television, Mark and his wife Kelly have been the epitome of cooperation. Mark is an actor and co-host. They gained a lot of followers because to their sincerity, openness, and readiness to talk about intimate topics like parenthood, marital issues, and finding humor when under pressure. Beneath the well-polished smiles and witty repartee, however, their family was about to go through a sad chapter that no one had predicted. It was barely heard at first. Kelly, who had a sharp sense of humor and was always beaming, began to show signs of stress. Mark, who was usually quiet, seemed distracted. Their morning show's audience noticed minor adjustments. Kelly's eyes were heavier than usual, her voice caught, or Mark sought for her hand more often than usual. It was initially thought that fatigue was the result of balancing hard employment and family obligations. But then whispers began to spread. Something was happening behind the scenes. Very soon, the two would confirm the rumors in the most devastating way. In a moving message, Kelly and Mark revealed the terrible loss that had befallen their family. Despite their decision to withhold some information, their audience was taken aback by what they did reveal. A significant individual who played a vital role in their lives had died. For Kelly and Mark, this news report wasn't your typical one. There was an admission of loss. Kelly's voice cracked as she admitted, "We've always shared our lives with you, joy, laughter, and ridiculous stories. However, now we are discussing our level of hurt. If you truly love somebody, you must also show them the broken portions." The whole globe darkened, but what followed took everyone by surprise. Michael, Lola, and Jaken, the three children of Kelly and Mark, joined them. No matter where they were in the country, they loved their parents, and they welcomed them home with open arms. Following a period of happiness and laughter, the house of the Ripans was transformed into a place of reflection, healing, and meditation. Mark, who was the pillar of support for his family, admitted to having emotional breakdowns. Kelly, who had always been brave and honest, found bravery. They depended on each other in ways they had never done before in their newfound unity, and they discover the unusual in that harmony. Even in the face of sorrow, love blossoms. As the heartbreaking news spread, condolence cards were sent from all around the country. Many of Kelly's regular fans of her morning show felt as if they were grieving with her. Mark's friends and colleagues in the film industry contacted him by phone, letter, and heartfelt message. Online tributes from superstars who had shared the stage with them provided solace to the couple. The letters from ordinary citizens who had tuned in came next. Writers who had gone through personal tragedies and losses were attempting to show compassion and understanding. Remain resilient. Everything will be all right. It demonstrated that people are not kept apart by sorrow. They connect. But the real test, as Kelly would later reveal, was not the huge outpouring of support, but the long stretches of relative silence. Kelly admitted that there were moments when she couldn't stop crying. On certain nights, she would wake up hoping to hear laughter or footsteps, but those sounds would never return. On the days when simply entering the set of her morning show felt like an impossible feat, even Mark got frustrated sometimes. He acknowledged that his melancholy would strike him like a ton of bricks at unexpected moments, like when he was looking at an old picture or walked into a strangely empty room. Nevertheless, Amid these most difficult circumstances, an extraordinary incident took place. They were reminded that they had taught their kids to be resilient. Michael made food to alleviate pain. The house became a musical sanctuary thanks to Lola. Vossen stayed close by, a constant reminder that there might yet be purpose in life. The most heartbreaking news from Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, their favorite power couple on TV, is still causing fans to suffer. It was a terrible and shocking announcement. Both on and off screen, the two are known for their infectious chemistry and for the genuine warmth and humor they bring to every scene they appear in. However, they recently shared some news that has warmed the hearts of their millions of fans worldwide. In spite all the laughter and smiles, Kelly and Mark were able to talk about a personal tragedy that has affected their loved ones profoundly at their recent presentation. Although they are usually the pinnacle of optimism, when they were weak, they showed a side of themselves that the public rarely sees, a combination of melancholy, tenacity, and courage. In particular, Kelly was truly upset. As she delivered the news, her voice trembled. She fought back tears as she admitted that it has been one of the most trying times for us. We never thought we'd be in this position where we have to tell everyone we care about this. Mark, who is similarly calm and emotionally honest, gave them perspective for their problem and emphasized the importance of family support and open communication at trying times. Adding, life doesn't always provide us with a roadmap, he spoke in an emotional stutter, but we have found the strength in supporting one another and speaking our minds, regardless of the discomfort it may cause. The couple's candor brought viewers to tears, and they swiftly turned to social media to offer their prayers, love, and support. Fans have long admired Kelly and Mark for balancing their well-known careers with regular family lives. Regrettably, this update demonstrates that even the most popular people are susceptible to the awful surprises that life presents. In addition to making them more sympathetic, their courage to go public offers hope to those who are struggling. Throughout the program, Kelly recounted the events leading up to the disaster, carefully balancing the need for privacy with the desire to tell their story truthfully. She reflected on the emotional toll it took on her and Mark, how they helped each other through it, and how their friendship and their family's love got them through it. In a whisper, Kelly said, "These moments serve as a gentle reminder of what truly matters," her eyes sparkling. "Nothing matters more than family, love, and compassion." Mark continued by discussing the incredible love they received from their friends, fans, and coworkers. It's unbelievable how people we've never met can offer such generous support. No matter how bad things seem, it always gives you hope. Tragedy can happen to anyone at any time, but having family and friends who are there to support you can make a big difference. Viewers will always remember this candid and open confession, which demonstrates the humanity and integrity of the couple. In an online world that prioritizes perfection over genuineness, Kelly and Mark's candor in revealing their pain is refreshing. It serves as a moving reminder that everyone experiences struggles regardless of their fame or position. The couple urged viewers to cherish the people in their lives, be open about their emotions, and live in the now during their final part together. Everyone who sees it is moved and inspired by their inspiring message of courage, unity, and tenacity. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos had shown that bravery and vulnerability can touch millions of people. In the wake of an unimaginable catastrophe, their story is a powerful reminder of the importance of understanding other people's emotions, of being there for them, and of the unquestionable power of love. The steadfast support from fans shows how close a bond can develop between celebrities and their fans, especially during trying times. In addition to strengthening their relationship, Kelly and Mark's openness has been a striking reminder of the transformative power of empathy in the face of adversity.